Well, good morning viewers, it's Jonno from Out and About with Jonno and Jez, back in the kitchen here at Fig Tree Farm. So we're going to do a series of videos using a nice pork shoulder roast. We're going to get 3 meals out of it and show you how you can use leftovers and save money at the same time. But what we're going to do is do 3 meals over a series of videos, starting today with, we're going to slow braise the shoulder in some ginger beer. We're going to do a rub of smoked paprika, chili and homemade garlic powder from garlic that we grow here on the farm. But it doesn't stop there, we're also going to have a bar snack this afternoon with the pork scratchings, or crackle as we call it here in Australia. So let's get started. I'm going to take the crackling off, or the skin, and then we'll do the rub and get that in the oven on slow, about 120 for 6 hours, and that will be absolutely beautiful. It'll be moist, it'll be easy to pull apart, it's going to be stunning. So we'll get started on that, guys, and we'll come back to you shortly. Just quickly, you could use alcohol based ginger beer, but we don't see the need to. This one does a perfect job, so that's what our braising liquid's going to be, so we'll get started. Okay viewers, so there's the shoulder of pork that's in the braising liquid, which is the ginger beer that's been rubbed with the garlic, chili and smoked paprika rub. That's going to go in the oven now, covered in foil for about 6 hours. We'll check on it probably every 1.5 hours just to see how it's going. And there's the rind or skin that we're going to turn into pork scratchings a little bit later on, and we'll have them this afternoon outside in the sun with a few drinks sitting by the fire. It should be really, really tasty. So the idea of this, guys, as I said, is to show you how to get the most out of a roast. That does actually rhyme. So decent size. I think I paid $27 for this piece of pork. And as I said, basically we're getting 4 meals if you count the scratchings as well. So today, once this is cooked, we're going to have this with some American style coleslaw, and that'll be our dinner for tonight. And then tomorrow we will probably have pulled pork nachos, and staying with the Mexican theme, we will probably have burritos maybe. If we don't have burritos, we may go full Indian and have a pork, or Thai actually, and have a Thai red pork curry, which again will be nice. But showing you how to get the most out of a piece of pork that you're paying for, and saving money and using what you've got in the house. So we'll come back to you throughout the day, guys, and show you the progress, and we'll catch you very shortly. See you. Okay viewers, well, we're back in the kitchen. It's been on for now hour and a half, so we'll have a bit of a check and see. The smell that's coming from this is amazing too, by the way. It really is. You can smell the ginger beer and you can smell the herbs and spices. Just a handy tip too, guys, and I learnt this in my younger days when I was chefing, is if you are using a pan like this in the oven, when you bring it out, please leave a tea towel on the handle so that it lets you know that it's hot, because believe me, if you go and try and pick up that pan up by the handle without a tea towel, you're going to know about it. Okay, let's have a look under the foil. Okay, that's looking pretty good there. Mine actually increased the temperature up to 130, I think, as well, just to sort of speed things along a little bit. It won't harm how tender it's going to be. It's going to be brilliant. So let's do that now, guys, and I'll catch you shortly. Okay viewers, it's been 3 hours now that it's been in. You can see the ginger beer is starting to evaporate. The pork is looking sensational. The smell is sensational. I think another 3 hours and that'll be ready to pull apart for the meals that we're going to have. So we'll leave it in the oven and we'll come back to it when it's just about ready to be done. Okay guys, we'll catch you in a little while when we're doing the pork scratchings for the bar snack. Cheers, see you soon. Okay viewers, so the piece of pork has now been on 4.5 hours. Wrapped in that paper is the rind that we're going to turn into pork crackle or scratchings, depending on where you come from. I'll just bring it back over here.
I don't know, but I found these results.
And for whatever reason, our Google Home has just decided to chip in. Alright, so over here we've got the pork, looking really, really good. That's going to be really nice. It'll pull apart beautifully later. But right now I'm going to prepare the rind, so I'll do that and I'll come back to you shortly. Okay viewers, so I've trimmed up the skin and given it a good scoring, rubbed a bit of olive oil in there and sprinkled on some black truffle salt. So what that needs to do now is just sit there for a bit, and then I'll stick it in the Ninja air fryer and crackle it up and have that with a couple of glasses of wine this afternoon. It's going to be brilliant. The pork is now done. It's nicely pulled apart. I've just given Jez a bit to try, and we're going to have that with some coleslaw. It's a packet coleslaw, so I'm not going to show you that for dinner, but what I will show you in the next hour or so is what the crackle looks like once it's done, and then during the week we'll finish this series of what you can do with leftovers and how cheap it is to actually make something delicious and how far you can make a piece of meat like this go. So I'll catch you shortly when the crackle's done, guys. See you soon. Okay viewers, so I've got the pork skin in the air fryer. It's been in now for about 13 minutes. I've just turned it, and I'll do another 4 or 5 minutes and then turn it again. But it's coming on nicely. It's going to be a real treat to have with a glass of wine or a beer, but it'll be a glass of wine for us, I think, guys. So I'll show you when it's finished. Okay viewers, so this brings today's video to a close. So there's the pork scratchings, crackle, whatever you want to call it. It's just come out of the air fryer. We're going to enjoy that now with a glass of wine or two. I've sprinkled some of our own black truffle salt that we make here at Fig Tree Farm on top of it. It's going to be absolutely beautiful. So next time you see us, we'll be doing probably pork burritos, I think, and then with the third pork dish I've decided I'm going to do like a cassoulet, but instead of using chicken or duck, I'm going to use the pork. I've got the beans, a sort of a rustic sort of dish, so you'll get to see those later during the week as well. But anyway, I'd like to say thanks for watching, guys. If you like the channel, please subscribe, give us a thumbs up, hit the like and subscribe button, and leave any comments, and please share the video, and we'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.